This is Jacob Runyon and Chase Kaminsky. They were winning a Cleveland walleye tournament by a lot, but the two had one big secret, and that was they were cheating the entire time. In fact, it appears they may have been cheating for a long time prior to this. Stick around for the end of the video because I'm going to tell you something about this cheating scandal in the world of fishing that nobody has mentioned so far that absolutely blew my mind. But first, what was going on here? This right here is Jacob Runyon. You can see him caught literally, as many people have pointed out, lead handed. He's holding these 10 to 12 ounce lead balls that were found shoved down into these walleye they claim to have caught. In fact, there was a lot inside these fish. There was even fish inside these fish. You'll see this is a fillet of walleye that they shoved down into the walleye. And these are very, very large weights. Some of the fish that looked like they should be 5 pounds were 8 pounds. And there was good reason why they decided to cheat in this tournament. This was an elite field of 32 angler teams, according to Cleveland.com, that were competing for $30,000 in various prizes on a windy day in the Lake Erie Walleye Trail Championship. They were doing really well, suspiciously well. And in fact, people were on edge as they were weighing in their fish at this event. It seemed to be going well here.
Boat number 12, we got Chase Kaminsky, Jake Runyon, weighing a big fish. Our current Team of the Year race leaders.
Probably not anymore.
Our second place, Fat 5 team. Second place, Fat 5.
So they're bringing
weighing
up the fish they caught.
790, weighing in a big fish, 790, locking it in, 790.
Their largest fish was almost 8 pounds. Of course, it wasn't actually 8 pounds. It just had a bunch of big, giant weights, and one of them even had pliers inside of the fish to make it weigh even more. Here's where they weighed in the rest of them.
Weighing in 5. I gotta tell you, you gotta beat 16 some pounds. 33.91, 33.91, your new leaders, locking it in, Team of the Year.
33 pounds of walleye. And again, wait till you hear the weird thing that nobody's talking about when it comes to this cheating scandal that rocked the pro fishing world, as Fox News says on the Chiron. Here's why they decided to check the fish. Check this out.
That kind of weight difference surprised a lot of anglers who were there Friday, considering that the pair's fish were smaller than what a lot of others had caught that day. They all found out why, though, when the director of the Lake Erie Walleye Trail gave the fish a squeeze, felt something hard inside, and took the unusual step of cutting them open to find 12-ounce metal balls stuffed inside, padded by extra fish fillets to keep them quiet.
Wow. There was also something interesting. The director of this event is a cop. It was a cop who decided to start squeezing all the fish and noticed that they were cheating. Afterwards, these two, Jacob Runyon and Chase Kaminsky, dropped down to the ground. This is Jacob Runyon here in the arms of what may be his girlfriend being coddled. And the other cheater right here, Chase Kaminsky, just really looking down and out as they'd finally been caught. But they'd thought that they were up to something for quite a long time before this. This is kind of mind-blowing here. They said Kaminsky and Runyon were disqualified from the Fall Brawl Fishing Tournament in 2021 after one of the anglers failed a polygraph test. This disqualification cost them a $100,000 prize. The newspaper reported both men passed polygraph exams after later events. They were polygraphing people, putting them on lie detectors to see if they were cheating at these events. Now, when the weight started dropping out of the fish, people started freaking out. There are weights in the fish. There are weights in the fish. But what happens next? This is from Cleveland.com as well. While cheating in fishing tournaments is rare, those who have risked it have found themselves severely fined and even jailed. In tournament fishing circles, a cheating angler becomes a pariah in a sport where competitors rely on their reputations. So they could actually face charges, but should they? Let me know what you think in the comments. Here's the mind-blowing thing. They stuffed 8 ounces of weights, pliers, and fillets inside these walleye. If they wouldn't have done any of this, they still would have won by about 6 pounds. But they were so greedy and so worried about what everybody else had, they put 8 pounds onto it. So they could have won this to begin with, unless perhaps they were cheating another way as well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Facebook.com/The News Junkie. Hit that follow button. YouTube.com/The News Junkie. Hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again real soon.